What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about Level Master Andre Johnson. A lot of you guys were noticing that I was utilizing him even before I maxed him out with this current, level 90 situation. You realistically only have to get to level 87 to go ahead and get those level challenges to get the collectibles that's needed to upgrade him to the point where he's going to be a 98 speed on your theme team. Now, some of you guys are still asking me, like, yo, bro, is a theme team necessary? Some of you guys are winging it, like, yo, bro, I don't want to get a theme team. The benefits of the theme team are just very, very obvious, and EA is not going to stop doing it. I would assume that they may, I don't know what they're going to do with John Madden Coach in Madden 22, but I think based on the feedback, they may look at it a little bit differently, but I don't expect them to bring them back to adding speed, because I don't think they're going to go backwards. I think they're going to probably go forward with the theme team and give you guys more reasons to actually go ahead and, utilize the theme team in the future for like Madden 22. Let me know your thoughts on that, because it does kind of limit the fact that you can't just go out there and just know that with any team you can get that plus speed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what John Madden did. He actually made it like a real cheese. Like whatever team you want, you mix and match whatever, and then John Madden would add speed with the previous years of MUT. Now you got to go theme team. You know, he's only adding scheme chemistries and stuff like that. So, with that being said, it's all good, bro. Whatever you have to do, we'll figure it out. It doesn't matter. It's not like it's something that we won't be able to figure out the best route around it. But we just got to MUT level 87, so we have the, the collectible to get him maxed out. So we're actually going to get him up to a 98 speed. Just keep in mind, I was using him prior to this, and he was balling. So now he's even faster. Right now he is on a, obviously we're on a 49er theme team now. So these are his numbers. So I just want to make sure you guys understand. He is a physical receiver. So a lot of the abilities that you guys want, you're probably not going to be able to get it for as cheap. Some of you guys prefer route runners. I'm telling you right now, it's something about this card that's really, really weird, and I can't really explain it, but he just catches the ball. The reason that let me just go back and just let you guys know why I started using him. I played a Savage in Weekend League that had no abilities on him. I don't think he had abilities, and he was just running crossers. You guys would have probably checked that video out over on GmiasWorld Gaming, the full-length gameplays. He was running crossers with him, and he was just throwing it up in the air, and Andre Johnson was just jumping and getting it with no abilities, all right? Just doing whatever he wanted. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, yo, what's going on? So then I actually went to the card, and I looked at it prior to getting these collectibles to actually upgrade him. I'm like, that dude is running around with a 98 speed, 99 jump, all this weird stuff. That makes sense. And he's pretty strong too, because that 82 speed, he has sprinter, so he kind of loses speed points, but it's still pretty decent. And he's 6'3". So he's a big body guy, and he gets these animations. So you can just imagine what he's going to do for your team. And then again, he's pretty much, you're going to have to utilize your time, but as far as cost, he's free. Unless you're going to put abilities on him like I've done now. All right, so right now we only have mid-out elite on him, and he's been pretty much a monster all around. To take a look at some of his other abilities, once he gets to the level 90, right, 90 deep route run, he unlocks the ability to get deep out. So what that means is it puts me in a predicament where I can now pretty much have him as even though he's physical, because his medium route is so high, EA Sports allows him to he just gets open. He pretty much just gets open ridiculously, right? So you can do whatever you want to do with him primarily. If you give him, deep out, you should be able to moss with him with no problem. But he does get the mid-in is so glitchy. And one of the major things that are weird is the deep threats, it costs 2. So like a guy like Randy Moss, he would be a monster with mid-in, because that helps you with the post, the crosses and stuff like that. But, with this right here, if we give him 3 and give Randy Moss 3, it probably would create something that's very dynamic. But I have to remember that Deshaun Watson is using 6. So I don't have the space to do that. So it's like one or the other. Like, how am I going to do it? And with the deep threat, Randy Moss obviously gets deep out for 1. It kind of makes sense to keep Randy Moss doing what he's doing and not really worry about him, running certain routes that, that he'll get open on with the mid. Because that's pretty much what mid out does. Mid out just opens up that post, and dudes are just wide open running by themselves. All right, so he gets it for 2. So now here goes the situation. If I take away mid in, right? If I just take that away, what's going to happen is he won't get open on the key routes that I need him. But if I give him deep out, I now have a threat of mossing with him. And I'm letting you guys know right now, the reason that I know that this is absolutely 100% savage is because I played against somebody doing it. And once you play against somebody that's doing it, you understand, because you're looking at it like it's like you're looking down at yourself from the sky. Like, yo, this guy's doing whatever he wants. What kind of, and you're raging, and you can't believe that you're actually in the moment, because you run into a guy that just doesn't care about anything. and he's just throwing the ball all over the field. And you're like, wait a minute, that guy doesn't even have an ability. You know, now that I think about it, all he had was an X Factor. I think he had a double meat X Factor on, that was it. And that's why I put it on this guy. He didn't have any specific ability, and he was just getting open and just doing whatever he wanted. So for me, to play it safe, I know that in order to moss dudes consistently, you need deep out. So I would have to figure out a way to give this guy 3, probably give Randy Moss 1, and then go from there. So look, that's what we're gonna pretty much go ahead and dissect now, because a lot of you guys just love the maximum moss action, right? It turns you on excessively. Let me know in the comment section, does it turn you on excessively when the dude's getting mossed out of his mind? Also, we no longer need Alan Lazard. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I know the guy goes hard, but he's gonna be gone, dude. Like, why do we still have him? We low-key don't need him anymore. I gotta be realistically honest with you. Alan Lazard right now, he's overstayed his welcome. Like, dude, I'm just keeping it 100. I don't even know, wait a minute, if I take the one from Quentin Nelson, I'm gonna probably have to lose Identifier. In order to make my team just straight monstrous, I'm gonna have to lose Identifier and give Andre Johnson that deep out. Because if I give him that deep out, I know one-on-one he's going to moss dudes, right? Alan Lazard, as a matter of fact, let me see something that's going on right now. Because I can actually put Isaac Bruce over here. And we could actually, you know, listen, Alan Lazard is a really good dude, man. Like I said, I made a video where I did the whole thing, Alan Lazard, because he goes so hard, and the dude like retweeted it. He's a very, very good dude, but I can't at this time keep him. Now, if they do golden tickets and he comes back, he might make his way back to the team. Like right now, I think we're at 55. So adding another 49er right now would actually be overkill, because I don't really need to do it, but I guess we would do it because it doesn't really matter. Who do we have? I think we had some other, okay, we already have that guy in the lineup. Okay, all right, so that's good. George Kittle and Bits, okay. Okay, we have the Brandon Ayuk. So look, this is the situation, right? We're gonna go ahead and raid sell that guy. We don't really need him anymore, so it doesn't matter. And I know for a fact that I can moss with Andre Johnson. So I'm pretty good right there. So let me just go ahead and give this guy, like he's not gonna play, and obviously we all know that he has a better card. But we'll just go ahead and just add, you know, a little bit of play fake, just to make sure everything is good. I don't have enough training to give him sprinter right now, but it's not a big deal. He'll never see the field. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't really matter what we're doing because he's not going to see the field. I'm just adding the play fake just to make it whatever. But now we're 56 of 50, and we're going to go ahead and get some coins back for Alan Lazard, who actually goes so hard. So this opens up a lot of craziness because we can now mix and match 6 players and still get the boosted chems. So, like, ultimately, it looks like we're gonna have to take these two. We're gonna have to sacrifice. This is gonna have to be sacrificed to give this guy the deep out and also the mid in, because Jerry Rice with mid in also gets open. So I gotta just take a look at that, guys. We're gonna have to go back to that because that's gonna require training and all kind of weird stuff. So before we even go ahead and do that, you know, we have to get rid of Lazard. And I'm telling you right now, Andre John, you won't regret it. I'm telling you, like. When I was getting mossed by him and the dude had no abilities, I realized like immediately, like, yo, this guy's real, like something's going on with him. I just don't know what it is. And I'm not gonna question EA Sports, you know what I'm saying? Because once you start questioning EA Sports, it ain't gonna work out. So I know for a fact, I know that Alan Lazard is 6'5", believe me, but that 96 speed, you know, as opposed to 98 is actually killing me right now. And I can't continue to do it because then it's my fault. Like, I realize what's going on. Hold on, what did I just have right there? Was that a power-up pass? What was that? Let me see what just happened there. What did I just use on that? Did I not use his card? Oh, I gave him a 95 power. That's even better. So we just opened that up for the 95 power pass too. So he's getting raid sold, but like it's like a semi-raid sell. So do we need to go that hard and take everything else from him? Because we might end up getting him back. No, if he's a golden ticket, it'll just be a standalone card. And I don't think that they'll probably give him another one. So it doesn't really matter. We'll take everything back. It doesn't matter. I don't know if people are looking actively for his power-up, so we'll go ahead and try to sell that stuff later. But that's actually good, because I didn't even realize I used that 95 power pass on him. So now we just have other players for when they release other upgrades that we know where that is right now. So that's pretty good overall. And yes, like I said, I am confident that Andre Johnson does that stuff because you guys witnessed me go through Weekend League using that Andre Johnson before we just maxed him out with the, you know, with this current MUT level. So, you know, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Let me just see what the prices are with that Alan Lazard. I've already shown you everything that goes on with Andre Johnson. So let's go to the Packers right quick. Where are the Packers at? All right, so what are your prices looking like? All right, Mark. Okay, so how much is your power up going for? All right, so yeah, dudes is all over. Yeah, they're over you, dude. All right, 89. What's your 89 going for? What you got? 36. All right, we'll put you up for 33, dude. Like we don't need you right now, so it is what it is. I don't really want to hold on to it because like we're holding on to lost times. Like, dude, it is what it is. You gotta go, and it's all right, dude. You don't gotta leave, bro. You don't gotta go home, but you gotta go somewhere. Like this dude gotta go. As far as his power up, that's pretty much useless right now. So that's what we are right. That's where we are right now. So if you're in a situation where you're looking for a decent receiver and you want to save coins and time and rage, just go ahead and grab this guy, Andre Johnson, dude. Just grab Andre Johnson, power him up, play through the challenges up to level 87, get all the collectibles, and you see what you're gonna get. But like I said, only on a theme team are you gonna get these numbers. You know, when you get the +4 with the 98 speed. If you don't have a theme team, you know, this is what's gonna happen. You're only gonna get the 2 with the sprinter. So make a decision and go from there. But this card is really good. And also, I think it was one more thing I wanted to share with you guys just to make sure that you guys knew. We did end up taking Ozzie Newsome. A lot of you guys voted as far as the Black History Month celebration player to go with Ozzie Newsome, and we did end up taking him. So he is our guy. No, that's the 91. We don't want the 91. The 95 one. The other ones you could probably quick sell. You don't need those in your lineup for any reason. So yeah, we got the 95. So we'll figure out how we're going to utilize them. Probably sneak him into the lineup, put him into some big tight end, tight end sets, because that medium route run with play fake is going to probably go. Well, it'll go to 98, right? Because it only gets +3. It is a +4. We'll figure that all out. I think he might go to 99. So he's going to run a crosser like nobody's business. We'll figure all that stuff out later, but I just wanted to share that to let you guys know what's up with that. All right, guys? Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think about Andre Johnson. Get at me. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day. One love, y'all.